This video is based on the technical analysis of L'Oreal. L'Oreal is a French company and it is listed on the Paris stock market. What we'll do in regards to the technical analysis of L'Oreal is identify the market structure, market patterns that we should be paying attention to, key support and resistance levels, important candlestick patterns, as well as levels at which we should be looking for those potential buying and selling opportunities. And so, without wasting any further time, guys, let's get straight into the actual technical analysis. And at this point in time, we're on the monthly chart, as you guys can see. And in regards to the monthly chart, we can see that the market had actually given us what seems to be an M structure. This pattern started at this point, and ideally I would love to see the market move further down to around this level in line with where it started, right? Another thing that I see in regards to the monthly chart is that the market is actually at a very strong level of resistance at this point in time, and it indicates that we may potentially see the market actually move further down and at least to around this level, right? Why do I say that level? I say that level because we actually had a W structure at this point, and you guys know that whenever we have these W structures, what normally happens is that we want to see price move up or break to the upside of that neckline and then come back to the neckline to give it a test. And where we have that neckline is generally where we look for those potential buying opportunities. So we may see price or the market, as I said, come down to this level to give it a test, and at this level is where we may potentially look for those buying opportunities. But just keep in mind that, as I said, we have this structure which seems to be a very nice M structure, and we may see the market actually move further down to around this level, which is in line with where this structure would have started, right? What else do we see on the monthly chart? Another thing that motivates for why we may potentially see the market move further down is that we have this area over here, and within that area we have what seems to be a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. And what it is a combination of this bullish candlestick pattern as well as the bearish engulfing pattern next to it, or candlestick rather, right? So this is confirmation that we may potentially see the market move further down and at least to around this level, but long term to around this level over here, right? But myself personally, I would say if we were to get a nice sell entry at this point, our first take profit should be this level, and at that level, which is where we have the neckline of this W structure, is where I believe we may potentially start looking for those buying opportunities, especially because this level is a very strong level of support. And as I said, guys, we may potentially look for buying opportunities at that point, right? So what else do we see on the monthly chart? On the monthly chart, we can also see that we also have these two candlesticks over here, and what they are bearish candlesticks with small bodies and very long lower wicks. And what these two candlesticks tell us is that there's a lot of liquidity stuck here, and as you guys know, liquidity is actually money that needs to be triggered by the market at one point or another. So what I'm saying in other words, guys, is that there is plenty of scope for the market to move further down to around this level, right? Another thing that motivates for why we may see the market actually move to those levels is that if you're to look here, right, we have what seems to be a gap there, and gaps are also very much similar to these candlesticks in that they too are carrying liquidity, right? And liquidity, as I said, is